Hello, and thanks for joining us. I'm Mel Showers.
And I'm Roseanne Haven. First on 5, a homeless camp just outside of downtown Mobile, known as Tent City, has suddenly disappeared. We made a stop where the campsite used to be and found everyone and everything gone. Mobile police had originally given the people who lived there a month to move, or they would face trespassing charges. But last week, they backed off of that statement. News 5's Allison Spann has been following this story closely. She joins us now live from the former site of Tent City. Allison, what are police telling you about this?
Honestly, Roseanne, police aren't saying much. We weren't able to get them on camera to talk today. However, Lieutenant Rowland, who has been very involved in this whole operation, spoke with me over the phone, and he tells me that no one was actually kicked out of this homeless camp. He says that everyone left on their own accord. Now, I met two former Tent City residents roaming downtown today, and they tell me that they had no idea that the May 6th deadline had been extended. They thought that date was set in stone. What once used to look like this now looks like this. Every camp we visited within the last few weeks is gone. If you just stumbled upon the area, you would never know a large homeless camp once existed here.
I haven't messed with them. Mr. Will, he's been out here for 30 years.
Last month, police went into the camp and gave the homeless living there 30 days to vacate the property. The notice stated that they would be arrested if they did not comply.
They gave us 30 days to get out of Tent City, and if we did not get out of Tent City, then they would give us a criminal trespassing charge.
However, last week at a press conference, the mayor and police chief announced that they would not force anyone out until enough resources were available to find everyone proper housing.
There will be no mass cleanup where we go in and tear down camps, but as these camps become vacated and there's nobody living in them, then we'll remove the debris.
This morning, roaming the streets of Mobile, I saw Dana and Joseph, two former Tent City residents that I've interviewed before. They told me that they had moved and that Tent City was no more.
Everyone's gone.
There's no one left.
There's no one left.
So I went down there to check it out, and sure enough, the place has been cleared. The city had crews out there today, hauling trash and debris out of the woods in droves. I then went to check on Mr. Will and Mr. Tim, two homeless veterans I've also previously interviewed, to see if their camp was still there. It was. They said that they were told they had more time, but that the Tent City residents didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the message that maybe you got a little bit more time.
Now, again, there are two sides to this story. Unfortunately, we have not been able to talk to the city or MPD at this time. We have spoken to the homeless, and we've gotten their side of the story. But again, you know, there are two sides. So as soon as we find out more information about the sudden disappearance of this camp, we will keep you updated. For now, reporting live from Tent City, or what used to be Tent City, Allison Spann, News 5.